Greetings, peace and blessings. How's everybody doing today? All right, you all. Hi there. Okay. How's everybody doing? We are still very much in the Capricorn full moon energy. I want to invite you all to attend tonight's ritual if you're interested. If you think it would support you, I'm going to start doing a monthly ritual every month for wherever the sun is, right? So we're going to have our Cancer full moon, our Cancer season ritual tonight. And it's my intention to have this be something that I'm doing on a regular basis with the women that I love to work with and love to, we get together and we do magic, and we, it's really important for us to learn how to go into trance and access our full identities. And in our culture, we're really very cut off from our creative energy. I remember when I was in school still, they would have, we had wood shop still, and we learned how to cook and all those kind of things. And that stuff just isn't really, they don't cultivate the creative aspects of us anymore. The energy exchange is donation. Your donation, I suggest $15. You could donate $1, or you could donate $300. But whatever it is, whatever works. And so it's just important that we begin to do ritual. It's important that we begin to do ritual, and that we do it together in a community, and that we, I'm sorry, my cats are about to try and do something. I'm having my cats be outdoors because they get really upset when I try to keep them in the house. So we're outdoors right now. So that is tonight. And if you can donate at my Venmo. I said, I don't want you to go back there. You can donate at my Venmo. And then I need you to send me a message to let me know so I can send you the link. Like, someone sent a donation at Cash App, and Cash App doesn't allow me to pick up people's email addresses like Venmo does. It doesn't allow me to message with you. I can't ask you any questions on Cash App, which is why. And if you're going to donate at Cash App, it's important for you to send me a message somewhere so that then I can send the link to you. Okay. So today is a Jupiter day. So let me tell you guys, my reality is coming undone so quickly right now. And it's very, my girlfriend Tamika came in town. I feel like I'm all over the place, so y'all gonna have to just listen to me talk. What time do you need to donate by? Oh, it would be really, if you do it earlier so that at the last minute, I'm not trying to get links out. That would be really great. So the earlier you donate, the better. We're going to start at 6 p.m. tonight, Western time. So if you donate by 4 o'clock at the latest, then I can get the links without having to be attempting to arrange the environment and, working with the people that I can get you the link really quickly. So, okay. So Jupiter. Let me just talk about the astrology and not try to talk about what's going on with me. That feels better. Jupiter is at the 8th degree of, how you doing? At the 8th degree of Aries. And Jupiter is the king, the god, the grandest thing ever. It's faith, it's vision, it's what's possible. It's all of that. And Aries is your identity. So when Jupiter comes to Aries, we are really activating our ability to see ourselves in the mind of God, because Jupiter is about how you actually access God. How do you access your divinity? Through vision and spirituality and a connection with everything, right? So people who cannot access their spirituality is because they're too singularly focused in the ego, right? So Jupiter is this big expansive energy. It includes all things. And so can you give yourself the space to honor your own identity and how you access God? How do you access your higher self? How do you access the truth of who you are? Because Jupiter is about truth, right? And many of us, we think ourselves something that we are not. We think ourselves, ugly or skinny or fat or slaves or rich or poor. That's not your identity. That's not your identity. That is the ego. And so with Jupiter in Aries and the sun in Cancer, let me just tell y'all, I could just weep. I don't even know. I really don't know if I'm coming or going. The sun in Cancer brings us back to how we identified through our childhood, right? So, what are the stories? What did you come to believe living in your home environment? Living, in the community that you grew up? What did you come to make true about yourself? And when we have the sun in Cancer, we get to really begin to shift ourselves from the inside out. And so really the easiest way to be with this is just asking, who am I? Who am I? I ask myself this question so often. Sometimes I'm like, girl, you are 50-something years old. You don't know who you are yet? I do not. No, I do not. You have anything to say about that? Well, you would think that you would know who you are by 53. Well, I said I don't. I said I don't know who I am. So I'm asking every day. I'm asking with a humble heart. I'm asking with curiosity. I'm asking so that I can be in alignment with what I'm here to do. I'm asking so that I can remind the universe that I am asking, that I am asking, that I want the universe to pay attention to me and support me in the work that I'm doing to become myself, to ascend, to evolve. I need help. I can't do this. Shit is so hard. I want you guys to know that this shit is so hard. And one day when I feel clearer, I'll share some of the stuff that I'm experiencing right now. But one of the things that I'm really beginning to see is that it's not, as I evolve in my own journey and heal, it's important not to tell everything because people are on their own journeys. And I don't want to skip people ahead. It's not that I can't skip anybody ahead. That's the wrong way I said that. That was my ego. Forgive me for saying that. People have to come along at the level that they're ready. And so the things that I'm beginning to see right now and actually experience are things that are really fucking me up. They really are. I really am like, what? Oh my God. And I don't know, if I'm going to share it, I'll do readings on it and ask spirit if it's appropriate to share, because it might not be. But I will say that we all get to wake up to who we really are. And this is what I will say about a little bit about it. I'm beginning to really realize how I have been overly identified with my ego. Probably for good reason. I'm not mad at myself about it. But I see how it has hindered me, how it hinders, right? Like Creflo Dollar came up and said, I realized that tithing is wrong. I realized that tithing is wrong. I've been thinking all along that tithing was the way to access God, and I realized that tithing was wrong. I'm kind of having my own experience of that. It's not to that degree, but it is my own experience of getting clear about this reality and my role in it and what's really going on. And I realized I'm seeing where I have been inflating myself. I'm seeing where I have been inflating myself and how tricky it has been. I feel you. My question is, what am I supposed to do? Girl, you're going to have to ask God that, because let me tell you, I'm trying to find out what it is I'm supposed to do. Woo! I'm trying to find out what it is that I'm supposed to do. I can read your chart for you and point you in some directions, but I can't tell you what it is you're supposed to do, because that's not my job. It's not even your job. You have to connect to source. And there is a way to do that, And so it is what it is. But that is a part of us getting clear about who we are, who we really are. That is a part of us really waking up to what's really true and who we really are. And it's grand and it's humble at the same time. It's everything and it's fucking nothing at the same time. And I am working with finding how do I function in this? I don't really know. I'm getting clear about it. I'm really getting clear. But I will say this. Everything that we have been taught is true about the world that we live in is a fucking lie. Let me say that. Everything that we have been taught is true is lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. And so you have to question everything. You have to question everything and your belief in things and the whys of it and your relationship to it, because we have been relating to lies our whole lives. I remember when, this has not been my experience, but people be together for years and then they break up and all of a sudden they're like, I don't even know who that person was. I've been with them all my life. That's what's going on in this reality. Everything we believe in is a lie. What we've been taught to believe in is a lie. So unlearning and reconfiguring. Absolutely. So with that, today, we're in this Capricorn full moon energy, and Capricorn is the energy of your structures. It is of your authority, right? And so if we've been believing in lies, then we've not had authority in our own lives because we've not been believing in things that are true. So we've not been fully in our authority because what we have been believing is false. So the reconfiguring is a real thing that has to occur. So with that, I love you all so very much. I am going to go sit my ass down. I'm going to go sit myself down and just hang out with my cats. That's what I've been doing, and my girlfriend is here. But there's my kitty cat. Let's see if I can. There she is. Say hello, my aunt. She running. They have started bugging me so much. A few months ago, I got a reading from a lady who does speaks to animals, right? I was like, let me go get a reading and find out how my cats are doing, because one of them was eating all the other one's food. And so let me go find out. And she was like, oh, these cats love you so much. They are so happy. And I asked her about taking them outdoors. And she said, well, I'll say this. If you start taking them outdoors, they're going to start begging for it all the time. And I've started taking them outdoors and they are begging for it all the time. So now I'm just like they're constantly begging me to come outside, and I don't feel comfortable with them not being out here without me and blah, 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 because we live in an apartment complex, and the neighbors, like, we're not a complex that really is for pets. There are people here that don't prefer pets. And I respect that, right? They don't want to see cat poop around. They don't want to, and so I have been negotiating this. So you guys, keep me in your prayers. It is my desire to move into a space where I have a yard and I have a home, a 2-bedroom home. Like, I'm really holding that for myself. So, and I needed to work so that my cats can go outside. And so this is just what I'm holding. And one of the things that's been up for me the last few months, I have really watched my fantasies collapse. Like, I had illusions, I had beliefs and things that I had to really work on to heal that I thought were real that were not. I had to really look at myself. I had this thing going on that I've not shared. I think I told you I had this thing going on with the lottery. Like, I had been having, for years, I had a dream that I would win the lottery. And then I was led and directed, and the lottery place literally is an address with my name, 5656 Ruffin Road, right? I had a dream 30 years ago that I won $127 million in the lottery. And I just remembered it. And so I started dreaming about it again. So I started playing the lottery and doing the research and found the place in San Diego, 5656 Ruffin Road, with my name. And so I was like, I'm gonna win the lottery. And Spirit walked me through that, and sure enough, no, you are not going to win the lottery. You're looking for a quick fix. You're trying to exit your humanity. You're trying to use money to exit your human experience. You're trying to buy yourself out, which is what this whole world fucking is. People who are just trying to get money so that they can have privilege and all that. So like, that's what capitalism is, right? That's what and Spirit's like, you cannot be the very thing that we are working to heal and cure. Like I noticed, like in my conditioning, like I have because of our culture, I have a belief that money is the cure-all. Like a lot of us have that. You know, you ask people, well, what would, you know, if you had, what do you need more in your life to make you happy? And people think it's money, but it's not. It is not. And that is the trick of this culture that we live in, that we believe that money is power, and money is not power. Money is energy, and it is a tool that we use here on this earth realm to exchange goods and information. That is it. That is all that money is. It is not your savior. It's not the key to happiness. It's none of that shit. And I've just been like really like having to work that out. And it's in my family system, you know, like a lot, like the scarcity, the poverty. And we believe that the solution is money, but scarcity and poverty, the solution is not money. The solution is self-love and worth and value and stepping into the frequency of abundance. And when you step into the frequency of abundance, which is about Jupiter, you really become creative and ingenious, and your ideas start to flow, and that your abundance flows, and then your energy flows, and your life force flows, and your money flows. But money is the result. Being money rich is the result of being internally abundant and understanding it and knowing it, and being tapped into your gifts, to what it is you're here to offer, so that you can exchange for money, something of real value. So anyway, I've been working, y'all. I've been working. I've not been able to share everything because it's been so intense. I've been working with embarrassment and shame and all this sort of stuff. And it's all good because this is the human condition and the human experience, and we all get to do it. And I am so grateful to do it. I really am. I'm so grateful to be picking my face up off the motherfucking floor. I'm like, ooh, girl, get that. That's not a good look. Well, it is. It's the look that I got right now. It's what's happening right now. Egg all over my face. Spirit been kicking my ass. And I love it. I feel so loved. I feel so loved because I know that if Spirit were not doing this through me, this would look a lot worse. I wouldn't be able to recover from this stuff. If it wasn't Spirit, if it was me and my ego, it would be relationships ruined and all sorts of madness. But that's not what it is, because I've been doing the work to heal. So the goddess is good. Okay? The goddess is good. She is supremely loving, unconditionally loving. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. Have a really wonderful day. If you guys are going to come to the event tonight, send me a private message. All right. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.